Okay, we're on the back of 3B. This is explicit or closed formula for arithmetic sequences. So what we're going to do is use the formula for finding the nth term. We're going to fill in what we know, and what we know is the first term and the common difference, and then we're going to simplify. And what this is going to lead into is a linear equation. So the idea is that we get something that looks like y equals mx plus b. All right, so number 28. Find the explicit formula for the following sequence. So first thing I'm going to notice is that the d is minus 3. So I'm subtracting 3 each time, and the first term is 45. So I'm going to use the nth term formula. So 45 minus 3 and minus 1. And the reason why I can't fill in the n is they didn't give me a specific term to find. So that's how I know it's going to be a formula. So by simplifying, that means distributive property right there. So 45 minus 3n plus 3. And then I can put those two together. So in the end, I have negative 3n plus 48. And that will be any term in the sequence. And then I mentioned that you should get something that looks like y equals mx plus b, and you do. All right, this one over here, same idea. This time our d looks like it's positive 2. We're adding 2 each time, and the first term is negative 10. So we're going to use the formula for finding the nth term. So the first term is negative 10. We're adding 2 each time, but I wasn't given a specific formula to find. So I'm going to distribute right here to simplify. So negative 10 plus 2n minus 2. So in the end, the explicit formula is 2n minus 12. And that looks like y equals mx plus b. So that is the explicit form for arithmetic. All right, we'll go ahead and do geometric with this. So same thing, we're going to use the formula for the nth term. We're going to fill in the first term and the common ratio, but this one cannot be simplified. All right, so looking at number 30. So first thing we have to figure out is what is the r? And remember that we can always figure out the r by taking the second term over the first term. And that one can be reduced because 24 will go into that and 24 will go into that. So it looks like r is 2/3. So the r is going to be 2/3 for this problem. And then the first term is 72. So the formula is going to be the first term times the common difference, which since it's a fraction, I'm going to put it in parentheses, with n minus 1. And that's all that we can do because we can't simplify until we know the exponent. All right, on this one, first thing we need to do is figure out what r is. So it looks like it's 1/3. So, and again, if you take the second term and divide it by the first term, that will always give you the value of r. So r is 1/3, and it looks like the first term is negative 27. So if we use the formula for finding the nth term, we'll have negative 27, which is the first term, times the ratio, which is 1/3, to the n minus 1. And again, that's all that we can do. The only one that we can simplify on is this one, the explicit for arithmetic. So that covers the closed or explicit formula. It's the same thing for both arithmetic and geometric.